What's going on, guys? Eddie of Fliptroniks. I'm going to be comparing the iPhone 12 versus the iPhone 11 and talking about which one makes more sense to buy in 2021. Now, these phones do have a lot of similarities, especially when it comes to design, which you're going to see here shortly. But as I'm going over these phones, if you guys could also smash like button on this video, I would definitely appreciate it. So the iPhone 11 I've got in red. For the last couple of years, I've, been buying a lot of red iPhones. And then, I decided to go with blue this time around on the base model on the iPhone 12 on my left. Now you can see the cameras are the same on these phones. Apple logos right in the center as well. Thickness a little bit different here. And the other thing about the iPhone 12, I don't know why, but it is a lot lighter than the iPhone 11. When I'm holding both these phones, the 11 honestly feels like a brick. I don't know why that is, but it is. And then, when I have these phones flipped over, it's very hard to see any difference whatsoever. Now, the notch on the iPhone 12 is supposedly like a little bit smaller, but clearly, there's really no difference at all. The one big difference here, going with the 12 is going to be the display. It does have a better display, and that was, the one thing I did notice when I first compared these phones. So, it's got the Super Retina XDR 6.1-inch display on it compared to the iPhone 11, which has got that 6.1-inch LCD display. But if you can look past the display, being a little bit less on the iPhone 11, you can pick it up for $600 brand new, as opposed to spending $1,200 on the 12. So you could save yourself a couple $100. Cameras on these phones are literally identical. Haven't noticed any differences when it comes to recording video and taking pictures. So I do want to point that out. If you're looking to get one of these phones based on the camera, you might as well just go with the iPhone 11. Honestly, just pulled up some pictures I took here of my Galaxy S20 Fan Edition and my Note 20, of course. Now, I do want to compare like the speed, I guess, a little bit on here. We'll also check out some of the sound quality on both phones as well. Obviously, the iPhone 12's got the newest Apple chip in it, but I wouldn't say by any means is it like a huge difference in speed for these phones. And I would say the loudness is about the same too. So, you're getting basically like close to the same speed, not a huge difference. And then, like I'm just kind of saying, loudness, you can barely, tell a difference at all. So we are going to check out a game here, which is going to be Marvel Contest of Champions, just to kind of check out the performance of both phones. And then color-wise, the iPhone 12 doesn't have as many colors, but you will be able to get it in black, white, red, green, and blue, as opposed to on the iPhone 11. They've got 6 colors right now. You can get it in black, green, yellow, purple, red, and white. I would say, though, getting the blue color on the iPhone 12, I was definitely happy with that choice because, like I said, I've gone with so many red iPhones in the past. I felt like it was probably time to switch it up. Now, Marvel Contest of Champions, one of my favorite fighting games out there. So many different Marvel characters you can use in this game. So I'm going to put in like a quick match on both phones. Also, try to, really look at them, look at the screens on these phones, because, that is the biggest difference with the iPhone 12, honestly. The screen is going to be a lot better. It is pretty noticeable, honestly. Battery-wise, I wouldn't say a huge difference there. Both these phones hold a really good charge, when you get up to 100%. But anyways, let's kick things off here with some Captain America up here up top against the Black Panther, trying to do our thing. Started this off with a little bit less health. No fear here, no fear. All right, putting some work in. All right, very nice. All right, so now we're going to check it out on the iPhone 11 right below. I think I've got Wolverine, so we're going to, use Wolverine here. All right, let's do this. All right, awesome. Okay, so I do want to actually throw up one more game here, which is going to be Into the Dead 2. And like I said, really just look close at these displays. I mean, that's really the biggest difference, honestly. I really think that if it was me personally, it just kind of depends on where you're at money-wise. You know, if you're willing to spend $600 on the iPhone 11, obviously you're probably going to be, you know, more inclined to just spend a couple hundred extra to get the newest iPhone, which would be the 12. But, you know, if you're trying to, like, do this where you don't want to spend too much money, and you know, maybe that's kind of like your top that you want to spend, like around $500 or $600. You know, the iPhone 11, the phone is just very similar to the 12, man. The display is really the biggest difference on, you know, between going with either one of these. You know, the cameras are basically the same, and yeah, that's just kind of what it is. Anyways, this game's awesome. Into the Dead 2, I play quite a bit on the channel, especially lately. It's a really good first-person zombie shooter. So we're gonna check it out on both phones for sure. All right, so which one of these phones would I go with in 2021? Honestly, like I said, if you're trying to like spend the least money possible, you could definitely get away with using the 11 for sure. You know, if you want to get the top dog right now, you could always spend a couple hundred extra to get that 12. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could smash a like button, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching it, and we'll see you in the next one.